Hello my friends, Green Energy here, back with more Dark Souls Remastered. If we watched the episode prior to this one, you noticed I died a lot. That episode was not my best. But where we left off is we were still going through the Duke's archives. I got cursed by Seath the Scaleless because I forgot he could do that. That happens. And then I lost a lot of souls in the meantime. So I'm going to show you where the Purging Stone is. You have to come back to Firelink. You can still warp to this bonfire. You just can't warp from it because you can't light it since the Firekeeper got killed. But to get our Purging Stone, you will first need 6,000 souls, which I farmed in the Duke's archives. I just took a couple trips back and forth from the bonfire, killed the little diamond guys, so that I could get 6,000 souls. So you'll need to do that first. Then you need to make it past all of the hollows up here. At this point in the game, it shouldn't be much of a fight. Even if they hit you, the amount of damage they do is kind of laughable. But then if you remember coming through this tunnel, where we had opened it from going through the depths, we just need to run through to the hollowed merchant at the end of the tunnel. Skip through her dialogue. And then the Purging Stone. It reduces curse buildup and breaks the curse. Since you buy that, it'll make her happy. Then we go to our inventory, find the Purging Stone, and use the item, and our health is back. We can get humanity again, and life is not as terrible. Now, since we can't use the Firelink Shrine bonfire to warp back to the Duke's archives, because the last bonfire that we rested that in there can be warped to, we actually have to go through all of our hollowed friends in here and get to the one in the Undead Burg. You can just sprint past all these guys. Even if they hit you, it doesn't do a large amount of damage. Ooh. So we'll get to our bonfire. And we'll warp back to the Duke's archives. Alright, now that we're back, we are going to kindle this bonfire. Since I got 14 regular humanities, I'm going to use 2 of those. And the reason we're kindling this is because we're actually trying to get down into this area right here, because further down that way is the area that Seath went off to hide at. Reverse our hollowing. Sometimes when I try to say hollowing, I say Halloween. It's my own personal tongue twister. So we'll kindle that. What we need to do is actually open this bookcase right here to our right. There's a lever on one of the upper floors that we have to activate in order to get to the shortcut that takes us to Seath. To do that, gotta do a lot of running through these guys. Ooh. I am going to try to play a little smarter this episode, so that you guys don't have to see me run back and forth a million times. But what I did to get all those souls is I kind of just killed these 3, and then a couple more up on that next floor. I just killed them over and over again, because they each dropped 4,000. Like I went back to rest of the bonfire twice. That allowed me to get the amount of souls we need. So we are going to take out these guys, just to make sure that they aren't following us, because we're going further up the stairs. Going up to the floor that we came in from those dungeon cells that we came from. Got lucky from the mage there. There's 2 of them upstairs. We're getting to that one second. The one that we sprinted past earlier is the one we're going to be taking out first. If you just keep moving, they don't hit you. The arrows that the diamond guys fire actually track better than these guys' spells do. Take out that guy. You can see the staircase in the middle right there on how it, we kind of want the staircase to be, the bottom of it to be right here, and the top of it where the mage is at. There's a lever that actually rotates the staircase, and that's where we're going to. We have to go over to this side though, because this side, kill this guy first. This side has the exact same staircase. One too many swings. So we'll go up our staircase here. We're going to check out this other side first before we just completely leave it be. Oh, archer over there. You can see I'm already at 5,000 souls. These guys are a good place to farm if you get cursed. The purging stone only costs 6,000. Let's check this side and make sure I didn't miss anything. We are all good there. There's nothing on the bottom one. Oh, carrying that guy with us. So if you turn the handle, it'll rotate the staircase so that the stairs leading up will actually lead to the crossbow, or the archer right here, that we're going to get rid of so he's not in our face anymore. I want to quickly check out this area. Couldn't remember if there was anything that we needed to grab. Looks like there's a chest right here, and it is a chest, not a mimic. More titanite. Could always use more of that. But now we can take our staircase up. Don't believe there's anything over there. The archer that's shooting those arrows is way below us and can't reach us. And then there's this guy. I heard another set of arrows. And now we are leveled with the mage. That's being a pain in the rear. We're going to take out this archer first, though. Make sure we're not getting shot in the back. From here, now we can just drop. Doesn't take too much health away. And we'll just hold up our shield, because even if he hits us with the shield up, it doesn't do a large amount of damage. My recommendation from here is to first check this area. Make sure you don't skip this area, because we were actually trying to get into the middle row, is how we get to the ladder that activates the shortcut we need. So it's easy to skip this top area. Especially once you know where to go, it's easy to skip areas where there could be items that you might want, or at least to check out. So make sure you check that first, and then we're going to rotate it again. Because now we're trying to get through that doorway right there. We'll check both sides. Nothing over here. Doesn't look like there's anything over here either. Now this archer is kind of out of reach. Kind of just have to ignore him. So we're going to go all the way down the ladder, and we're going to activate the switch. And it'll move this bookcase right out of the way. And we're back down where the bonfire was. It's a very well made structure of a level that they did here. So I'm going to rest, get our Estus back, because now we're going to go down there, and there's a couple tough enemies down there. We want to have all the Estus we can have. First we're going to turn left. Check out what's in here. Just a chest, and it's not a mimic. Titanite chunk. Could probably level up one of our good swords with that. We just don't have a lot of souls at this point. Chest right here. Some armor of the mages that we just killed. We're not going to use it, but it's there if you are interested in how it looks. That's the giant cell key to the chambers we came from. We actually already had that one. And this one's a mimic. Remember, the chain is facing towards us. Means it's bad news, bear it. Too bad our mimic friend kind of doesn't stand a chance to at us at this point. And he dropped a falchion. And there's another chest back here. Has a crystal ember that we can give to Andre later. Once you're done with the chests, you can pull the switch, activate the staircase. But right below the staircase, there's a little diamond guy right here. If you forget he's there, he can stab you in the back. That's never fun. And another chest right here. Now these prism stones are markers that you can set down on the floor. Like if we were in the Tomb of the Giants, those glowing stones are prism stones. Those are useful in this next area if you're not sure where the pathways are. This next area that we're about to go to is not one of my favorites. There's an invisible floor that you have to walk on every so often. And I just do what's necessary. I'm not going to explore that area heavily. I shouldn't say I do what's necessary. I do get some optional items. I don't get any that are super difficult to get to. Because again, I don't want you guys to have to watch me die over and over again. They're not hiding any items. Wondering if they're even worth killing. Especially if I can't bait them one at a time. It looks like I can. Missed him that time. See if we can get the second one. Looks like we can. You drop 1,000 each, so if I wouldn't have gone back to Firelink and I would have gotten the shortcut, if I still needed souls for that purging stone, this would be another good area to do it. And when we do fight Seath, because that's coming up here shortly, if that happens, this would also, if we got cursed again, this would be another good place to find materials to do it. Because these guys aren't super tough, and they drop 1,000 souls each, just over. Thought he was going to hit me that time. I got a little lucky there. Got an item right over here. That armor's along the lines of the little diamond guys we've been fighting to this point. And there's a few more over there. And one more there, but I'm not seeing any items. So we are going to skip the rest of them. Because once we get down into here, they're going to leave us alone. Welcome to my least favorite area because of the invisible floors. The Crystal Cave. The boss battle's not terribly hard. It's not aggravating. It's not annoying, I kind of enjoy it, but this area is not one of my favorites. These guys are going to keep chasing us, but I'm going to lose them here shortly. You could take the path down on the right, but if you see the little kind of snowflakes falling from the crystals and how they're going away at that point, instead of dropping further before they fade away, it's because there's an invisible floor right there. You can walk right across it. That one's easy to see. That way you can get that extra humanity. Now these little angel enemies right here won't attack you unless you go up in their face. Leave this one alone. That crystal guy has never chased me all the way down this far. Thinking about taking him out. Let's wait for him to come further this way. Or back away. That works for me too. So right over here, right where that message is, if you walk straight towards it and continue all the way to that platform, you'll be safe and sound. Safe and sound. Now these golden golems are a huge, huge pain. Mostly because we're on a very narrow platform. Their health is a little longer, or a little larger than the blue ones were. But this platform is definitely not made for fighting. And stuff like that happens. So I'll make a cut for you guys down to that point. I'm going to be sprinting past all the enemies. Actually, I should show you guys once how to sprint past them. It's fairly simple. You just sprint towards it. But I should get in the habit of showing you guys once that I'm able to do it. And if there's any tricks to it, which this one there's not really, kind of just gotta stay away from all the golems until you get down to this guy, and you gotta sprint around him. But he shouldn't chase us down here. We'll stay on the right this time. Let's get our souls. Alright. I want to try sprinting by him, but on the edge of the pillar, the diamond that we're sitting on, it's a little slippery on the right, so you need to stay on the left or you'll slip right off. And then right where that message is where we're trying to get to. So once you get here, if you look straight forward and run, you'll be going to where we need to go to get to the boss battle. There are some items in there that if you want to fight to get towards, you want to use those prism stones, you want to figure out the passage, go for it. I don't remember them of being anything of huge, like anything super necessary. These clam guys are fairly simple to defeat. Just don't let them charge you, don't let them grab onto you. Looks like it's going to take 4 hits from my big sword. Looks like my strong attack stuns him. And let some of these guys drop the purging stone that we can get rid of the curse for. I Don't remember the other item it drops. Looks like the golem left us alone, which is good. I'm gonna bait him back here, just because that other clam is coming after us. He's still coming. Guess we got rid of that guy. Oh, he got a hit on me. Oh, don't let him kill me. There we go. He didn't drop anything. He didn't drop anything. There's another one. Looks like that second guy is probably going to come after me too. So I'll have to try to take care of this guy before he gets here. You stunned him. Perfect. Because then right over here is our boss battle. Wow, our boss battle with Seath the Scaleless. And this one, we could finally attack him. But if you see kind of the yellow bright light back there, that's a diamond that we have to go and hit first before we can do any damage to him. If you forget to hit the diamond, you're just going to be wailing swords at Seath, and he's not going to take any damage. So make sure you get there. But without further ado, here we go. So we need to get by him first. If you have to redo the battle, you have to run right past him in order to destroy that. Once you do that, all of his ice moves he does right in front of him. It's pretty easy to get to his sides and hit his tentacles, but he can use those as attacks too. So be mindful of that. It's kind of just being mindful of your health. Not getting too greedy with your hits. Those diamonds can curse us. We're going to avoid it this time. That AoE spawns up these diamonds. Just wait for them to go away. I guess they're crystals, not diamonds, but if you guys are really picky about the words I'm using, I'm sorry. As you can see, we are chipping down at his health pretty quick compared to other bosses, because his health pool is not very large. When he does any of those moves, make sure the crystals are not where you're standing. Don't want your curse to build up to get too high. Just keep chipping away at his little tentacles. If you do get caught in it, just run out of it, heal up. At this point in the game, we do have a decent amount of health that it's not an instant one-shot whenever he does it. But if you get greedy, you don't heal yourself, you don't take your time, that can ruin your day. Not sure what move he was going for there. I think he was going for a punch there. Just keep rotating around. That'll make it so he's not doing as many punch attacks. Get a hit on him, and then back away. I've always thought the music for this boss is kind of silly for a Dark Souls game. Alright, let's back out. Let the curse fade away. It's good that we backed out, because he went a little crazy there. Get another one. We'll make our way to him this time, it looks like. He moved forward for us, so he's not caught up against the wall. Didn't get us super bad there. He's gonna go crazy with his tentacles. I'm just gonna back away. Looks like going for his back one is not the best idea. It's going for the ones directly on his sides that are a little safer. Do need to get a heal. That one he did right in front of him. You can get a couple free hits there. One or two more all to do it. And that is Seath the Scaleless. And there's our Lord's Soul. And another humanity. So now we can light our bonfire. And get a buttload of souls there. So we'll level up real quick. Bring our resistance and our dexterity up to 26. Can I do anything with my swords? I can increase the falchion. Let's bring it up as far as it goes, just for kicks. So 143 is pretty good for a one-handed sword. It's one-handed. So we might give that a shot in the next episode. But that is going to do for today. If you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like. Let me know what you enjoyed in the comments. And if you want to see more content, please subscribe. Otherwise, I'll see you guys next time. Continue being good people and spread positive vibes. Take care.